Picture this. The sun beats down on your back, you're trekking through dense woodland, the air thick with humidity. Suddenly you hear the snap of a twig, you freeze, heart pounding in your chest. A growl rumbles through the undergrowth, a pair of eyes pierce the foliage, locking onto you. Let's get started. All right, so you've come face to face with a wild animal. The first and most crucial rule is stay calm. I know, easier said than done, right? Your heart's racing, adrenaline's pumping, but trust me, panicking will only escalate the situation. Animals can sense fear, and if you appear frantic, it might interpret that as a threat. Take a deep breath, control your breathing, and remind yourself that many encounters end without incident. Think of it like this. You're facing a grizzly bear. If you start yelling and waving your arms, you're just reinforcing his perception of you as a threat. The calmer you are, the better you can assess the situation and react accordingly. Now, let's talk about intimidation. In the wild, it's often a game of perception and presence. We're talking about making yourself appear larger than life, a visual deterrent to make that animal think twice about approaching. This technique can be crucial in situations where you encounter wildlife unexpectedly. Think about it. In the animal kingdom, size often equals dominance. Animals assess threats based on size and posture, and by making yourself look bigger, you can exploit this instinct. If you can make yourself look bigger, you're essentially saying, hey, I'm not an easy target. This can be particularly effective against predators that are sizing you up. So, how do you do it? The key is to use your body and any available resources to amplify your presence. If you're with others, stand together, shoulder to shoulder, to create a wider, more imposing figure. This collective stance can make a significant difference. Raise your arms slowly above your head, stretching your body to its full height. This not only makes you look taller, but also more formidable. If you have a jacket, hold it open to further increase your silhouette. This can make you appear much larger and more intimidating. It's all about sending the right signals and showing that you're not afraid to stand your ground. Confidence and posture can be your best allies in the wild. In the animal kingdom, direct eye contact can be interpreted as a challenge. It's like staring down a rival, a sign of aggression that could escalate the situation. So, while it's tempting to lock eyes with that curious coyote, resist the urge. Instead, try to keep the animal in your peripheral vision while avoiding direct eye contact. This way, you're still aware of its movements, but you're not sending any threatening signals. Avoiding direct eye contact is a simple yet powerful way to show the animal that you pose no threat. By averting your gaze, you're communicating that you're not here to start trouble. Chapter 4. Back away slowly. Okay, so you've stayed calm, made yourself look bigger, and avoided direct eye contact. These are crucial first steps in ensuring your safety when encountering wildlife. The next phase is just as important and requires a delicate balance of caution and confidence. Now it's time to create some distance. Slowly start to back away, making sure your movements are smooth and deliberate. Quick or jerky actions can startle the animal, which is the last thing you want. But remember, this isn't a race, it's a slow and controlled retreat. Think of it as a dance where every step is measured and intentional. Your goal is to communicate that you are not a threat. Think of it like this. You're trying to leave a party unnoticed. You don't want to draw attention to yourself. You just want to exit quietly and without fuss. This mindset will help you stay calm and focused. You don't want to make a scene, you just want to slip away quietly, keep your movement steady and avoid any sudden actions that might alarm the animal. Keep your body facing the animal, moving backwards slowly and deliberately. This way, you can keep an eye on its behavior and react accordingly if it shows signs of aggression or curiosity. Avoid turning your back. This could be perceived as a sign of weakness and might trigger an attack. Always face the animal, showing that you are aware and in control of the situation. Maintain your composure, keep your eyes on the prize, that being a safe distance, and slowly but surely, you'll extract yourself from the situation. Your calm demeanor will help de-escalate any potential threat. It's about respecting the animal's space and giving it the opportunity to do the same. By doing so, you ensure a peaceful coexistence and a safe retreat for both you and the animal. Chapter 5. Do not run. All right, let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the cheetah in the bushes. Whatever you do, resist the urge to run. I know it's instinctive, but trust me, it's the worst thing you can do in a wild animal encounter. Why? Because running triggers an animal's primal chase instinct. Think about it. You're essentially turning yourself into prey. And believe me, you're not going to outrun a bear or a mountain lion. So what should you do instead? Stand your ground, maintain eye contact, but remember, not directly, and speak in a calm, assertive voice. Use your head, not your heels, and you'll greatly increase your chances of a safe outcome. Chapter 6. Use loud noises. Sometimes you need to make yourself heard. I'm talking about using loud, assertive noises to deter an animal and assert your presence. Think about it. In the wild, sudden, loud noises are often associated with danger. So, how do you make yourself heard? Clap your hands loudly, shout in a firm voice, or bang on a nearby object like a tree trunk or a rock. The key is to create a sudden, unexpected noise that will startle the animal and make it think twice about approaching. Using loud noises can be an effective way to deter an animal and avoid a potential conflict. Chapter 7, let's talk about bear spray. Your last line of defense in a close encounter. Bear spray is a serious tool and it should be treated with respect. So, when is the right time to use bear spray? If an animal is charging towards you, or if it's within close proximity and showing aggressive behavior, that's when you reach for the spray. Bear spray is most effective when used at a distance of about 25 feet. Aim for the animal's face, creating a cloud of deterrent between you and the threat. It's essential to educate yourself on its proper use and practice deploying it before venturing into bear country. Chapter 8. Know your animal. Knowledge is power, especially in the wild. Understanding the behavior of the animals you might encounter is crucial for staying safe. Each species has its own unique way of communicating, defending its territory, and reacting to perceived threats. By learning to read their signals, you can anticipate their behavior and react accordingly. Before venturing into the wild, take the time to research the animals you might encounter. This knowledge could be the difference between a safe encounter and a dangerous situation. Chapter 9. Strength in numbers. There's a reason why animals travel in packs. There's safety in numbers. The same holds true for us humans venturing into the wild. Traveling in a group can significantly reduce the risk of a dangerous animal encounter. Animals are more likely to be deterred by a larger presence, and if an encounter does occur, having others around can make a world of difference. Not only does traveling in a group provide a visual deterrent, but it also offers more sets of eyes and ears to spot wildlife. Remember, out in the wild, we're stronger together. Chapter 10. Be prepared. First aid kit essentials. Out here in the wild, we always prepare for the unexpected. Whether you're an experienced hiker or a weekend camper, nature can be unpredictable, and that means carrying a well-stocked first aid kit, no matter how short the hike or how familiar the terrain. A first aid kit is your first line of defense against minor injuries and can be a lifesaver in more serious situations. A basic first aid kit, small enough to fit in your backpack, can handle most minor injuries. It should include essentials like bandages, antiseptic wipes, tweezers, and pain relievers. But here's the thing. It's not enough to just carry a first aid kit. You need to know how to use it. Understanding how to treat cuts, scrapes, sprains, and other common injuries is crucial. Familiarize yourself with the contents and learn basic first aid techniques. Take a first aid course if possible, and keep a manual in your kit for quick reference. So before you head out on your next adventure, pack that first aid kit, refresh your first aid skills, and remember, being prepared is the best way to stay safe in the wild. Preparation can make the difference between a minor inconvenience and a major emergency. Stay safe, stay prepared, and enjoy the great outdoors with peace of mind. So, there you have it. Those are the essential survival tips for navigating wild animal encounters. Remember, staying calm, making yourself look bigger, and understanding animal behavior are your greatest assets. And never underestimate the importance of a good first aid kit. The wild is a beautiful and unpredictable place. By respecting its inhabitants and being prepared for the unexpected, we can all enjoy its wonders safely. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and never stop exploring. Remember, survival is not about being fearless, it's about making the right decisions even when you are afraid. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you on the next adventure.